feel a lot less pressure this finals run just because you are undermanned. You got some injuries as opposed to previous years?
Nah, I feel confident because I'm the best player in the world.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, as usual. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And per usual, I have something new to say, but before we do that, please hit that like and subscribe button. Please don't forget to comment, and most importantly, tell anyone about the show. I'm trying to get the ratings up a little bit, just a little bit. But today, I'm going to give you my predictions for Game 6 of the NBA Finals, as well as a quick little recap of Game 5. So, with that being said, I'll start with the predictions for Game 6. I got the Warriors winning the series, and I personally believe that the Warriors are going to try to close it out in Game 6. Like, the way they played in Game 5, it wasn't Steph Curry that beat the Celtics. It was the team. They played team ball, and the Celtics showed, hey, the two stars are a little bit too young to get the job done over Steph Curry and company. Not to mention, we got Game 6 Clay coming back. We all know who Game 6 Clay is. He has hit a couple big threes, so a couple big shots, had a couple big games. We've seen it happen. I expect that. I expect Curry, maybe not a 15-point game again, 20 ball plus. I do expect the Celtics to come back with some force again if at their home. But, again, watch Game 5, and I'm about to show you. You'll see what I'm talking about. But let's check the highlights real quick, because you'll see why I'm so high on the Warriors actually winning. So off the bat, right, like as y'all can see, the Warriors, they do go up early. The problem was, or not problem, the interesting thing was Curry goes 2 of 6 from the field. It was until the 3-minute mark that he had taken more than 2 shots. But again, the Warriors go up early. It's like 20-8 at the 3-minute mark. Just a little spoiler there. And it's kind of disappointing because Brown goes about 2 for 8, and then Jason Tatum does not attempt a field goal until the 3-minute mark in the first quarter. So again, you're not going to see Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown doing too much in this first quarter. At least the latter part of the first quarter, you'll see JT. But that's not what you want to hear when I'm talking about the Celtics, especially in a playoff game. Again, it's 17-6 right now. I told you it's going to be 28 in a couple seconds. The Celtics, they were able to stop the bleeding. I'll give them credit for that. But the Warriors, they also helped the Celtics stop the bleeding because they were missing their free throws. If the Warriors are hitting their free throws, it'd be a much different game. And remember I said last game, the Celtics, my man Jeff said, well, the Celtics 16 turnovers, they lose usually. And I know that's a stat, they stated on ESPN and whatnot. And at the first quarter, it's a 4 turnover mark. And now we're hitting the second quarter. Well, guess what? The Celtics are kind of remaining. It was 27-16 at the first quarter. The Celtics realized we need to show a little bit more energy. And they did that. Now, the game doesn't get closer, per se, but at least the energy is there. And that's what you want to expect. Marcus Smart is playing phenomenal, hella aggressive, and that's what he does. When he's hitting shots, it makes it a little bit tougher for any team really to win. But shout out to Jordan Poole in this game because, hey, he did show up. He offensively, he was definitely pool party. Defensively, he was kiddie pool. I need to see that progression a little bit. Again, though, Celtics, they had the aggression. They had opportunity. They did miss some free throws, though. I didn't like that aspect. But even with all of that, though, the Warriors still aren't necessarily putting them away. I didn't get a knockout punch vibe from the Warriors at all in the first half. Now, it's 43-32. It was just a 7-point game. Now it's an 8-point game. But that's kind of how it went back and forth. I didn't get okay, the Warriors are going to take this thing up by 20. It's not a runaway with it. So now, guess what? That second half, I think the Celtics will actually get some life. And that's how, again, I'm telling you my thoughts live. Like, the Celtics have a chance of still winning this game. And now we're in the third quarter. You see, this is when the Celtics actually come back. They storm back and end up taking the lead. Like, halftime, 51-39. Now, it's 49-51. So it's a little different game. And again, it's mainly because of the energy and the aggression that the Celtics are playing with. They're playing team basketball. Everyone's getting involved. They're playing well. And that's what they can do every game. The consistency's always been the issue with them. Like Jaylen Brown. I don't know why you turn the ball over so damn much. Every time they drive, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, the defense is going to collapse. Look for the open man. You have Al Horford knocking down shots. Marcus Smart knocking down shots. Derek White knocking down shots. Everybody on your team knocks down shots. And on the defensive end, you guys can match up with the Warriors. Y'all just have defensive lapses. Again, Steph did not have a good game. You're not seeing too many Steph highlights. You'll see more Jordan Poole highlights than Steph Curry, like, or are comparable. Like, they'll be around the same amount. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you're not taking advantage of that. Like, it's a game 5. Statistically, whoever wins game 5 has an 83% chance of winning the series. And I mean, again, you storm back. Like, I'll give you credit. You were down 11, and you storm back. Now you up. Well, you were up 4. Y'all got to take advantage of the moment. Like, because you're not going to get a better chance than this. And you've already stated y'all would have beat them in 2019. Maybe not 2018. 2019, you would have had the chance to beat them. Now you're facing them, and you have to show that you can do that. I stated that already in the video. So this isn't anything new. So now, you know, y'all come back. Again, it's cool. Third quarter's going to end. Jordan Poole, like I said. So now the quarter ends 75-74, favoring the Warriors. That's cool, though, because, again, you guys were down 11. But I didn't get the vibe the Celtics were going to land that knockout punch. And then, well, the fourth quarter is really the birth of Game 5 Wiggins. Like, we may have to start calling that a thing now, because Andrew Wiggins played phenomenal this quarter. Now, Marcus Smart, he played terrible at the start. You know, he had some flops. You had a tech back to, and these were back-to-back plays. You get some fouls. You see the Warriors going up. You see Andrew Wiggins flying through. I told y'all, Game 5 Wiggins, it's a real thing probably. Like, at the 8-minute, 47-second mark of this game, I said the Warriors were going to win. I just got that vibe. And you see right here, they took advantage of their opportunity. They kept the game close. And now in the fourth quarter, Steph makes a couple of plays. He finished with 8 assists to go with those 15 points. So it's not like he just wasn't doing anything but shooting ineffective. Hell of a playmaker, by the way. He's a point guard. Again, this is, well, I'll say this. This is Andrew Wiggins' highlight reel, and then Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum's low light reel. Like, this was not a good game for these two boys. I promise y'all. Like, this was a little bit tough. And again, they just gotta show more heart than this, bro. Like, they need to show more heart. Like, and honestly, I love the fact, love that. The little stare down too. Like, I love the fact that Steph is in a traditional point guard role in this game. Like, that's the best. That's the best thing for him career-wise, because that's gonna extend his longevity. I promise you. Steph as a point guard, all he gotta do is pass, and you know he can throw the ball up at any point in time. Like, this game is over. The series is over. Draymond Green, he played well enough. Andrew Wiggins, phenomenal. Game 6 Clay will be taking place. Like, 104-94. That's a good game right there. Shout out to the Warriors for winning. Appreciate y'all. And again, they should win Game 6 for the same reasons I listed off. You saw Game 5 Wiggins. I expect that same aggressiveness for this game. He's played 2 consistent games where they've been stellar. Then we also got to talk about, like I said, Game 6 Clay. That's going to be at least 20-25. I expect Curry to have a rebound game. Draymond understands what this game means to the Warriors. And the role players, I just need you to hit down shots, because the Celtics are going to be focusing on Steph and Clay and Wiggins. so the game's gonna be a little easier. The Celtics, if y'all can just get back to team basketball like y'all been doing in the past, you'll be fine, and you can force a game 7. But I do think, like I've been stating, the experience for the Warriors will win. But hey, maybe you all disagree. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Bucket. Hope you all have a good one. Take care.
Still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I gotta go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get